So what are we going to talk about today? Facing pressure. Nowadays, everyone is under a lot of stress, right? What kinds of stress are there? Life stress and what else? Work stress, emotional stress. Wow, so many kinds of stress. That's tough, really hard to deal with. So what we're going to talk about is how to deal with this issue of stress. Actually, have you ever thought about it? For example, all stress. It's not just about what you're facing or what happens to you that makes it stress. And when facing significant stress, what are we usually dealing with? It's almost always people. Yes, people. All your stress, every single bit of it, comes from either your immediate family, your extended relatives, your closest friends, your professional colleagues, or indeed whoever else you interact with on a daily basis. Things rarely cause stress. Most of the time it's people we're dealing with. So people are the biggest trouble. Right, but a lot of people say, stress, unhappiness, not feeling joy. It's all because I'm under pressure. It's the pressure my mom puts on me. I'm stressed because my boss gives me too much work. I'm stressed because I don't have enough money. I'm stressed because of this and that. My children are unfilial. My son doesn't listen. Everyone has this mindset. So we never really stop to truly think and deeply consider. Is it genuinely like this, Is it really truly so? Actually, the real source of stress comes from within, from here. So we forget to take care of what's inside, and every day we blame this and that. My stress is someone else's fault. It's the agent's fault. And when it comes to agents, it's always about blaming others. That's why I wrote in my book, if someone complains and blames others every day, not only will you always feel stressed, but your emotions will never be stable. So I often say, what is the lesson we need to learn in this lifetime? The lesson in this lifetime is to fix ourselves, not to fix others. If you try to fix others, you'll never be done. You fix your husband today, your son tomorrow, your father-in-law the day after, then your mother-in-law, and then your colleagues. Isn't that overwhelming? Do we really have that much time? Exactly. So the reason we feel so much pressure and are so overwhelmed every day is because we hope our sons will be obedient, our husbands will treat us well, and our in-laws will transfer all their inheritance and everything to us. It's this kind of thinking that creates so much pressure and so many psychological burdens, leaving us with a pile of unhappiness and feeling like we can't even catch our breath. So it's the same for everyone. Your father-in-law's pressure is 10 pounds, and how much pressure does your mother-in-law give you? A few kilograms. Then your husband's pressure is a few more kilograms. You've already measured it all out, and whenever you see them, it just weighs down on you, making you feel, really, like you can hardly breathe. So our way of thinking from a young age has had a lot of problems. You think that your unhappiness, your lack of joy, your stress, and your lack of happiness are all caused by other people. We're just born this way, right? You think, I have it so hard because I don't have a father like Terry Goo. Everyone thinks like this. People say their family of origin was tough, that they're unhappy because their parents didn't give them what they needed. But have you ever thought about why your parents are supposed to give you everything? Why not create it for yourself? Exactly. So sometimes I say that our way of thinking, because now we're under a lot of pressure, we're unhappy, and all kinds of illnesses, these things are 100% caused by our own issues. But we never think about our own problems. It's always someone else's fault. That's why I often say, practice not getting angry, don't get angry. People say to me,
Dr. Lobsang,
how is it possible not to get angry? Because he made me angry. If you keep thinking like this your whole life, you'll never learn how not to get angry, because it's always someone else's problem, never your own. Nowadays, everywhere you look, whether it's psychology or many other fields, they're all talking about how to deal with emotions, how to handle stress, and how to be happy in this life. There are all kinds of methods out there, all focused on trying to make everything around you stable. But is that really possible? There's no such thing in this world, yet all the advice out there teaches you how to deal with this person, how to handle that situation, how to face these kinds of things. But we forget that what we really haven't dealt with is right here. And this is something you can handle 100% on your own. You don't need to rely on anyone else. You can fix it yourself. So why can't we fix ourselves? Why? Because people don't love themselves. They're always trying to fix others. Trying to fix others is crazy. Only someone with issues would want to fix others. That's right. But the simplest thing is the one we don't do. People just love to make things complicated, more and more complicated. So So yesterday, when I went to Kaohsiung for a consultation, someone said to me,
Dr. Lobsang,
"In your eyes, everything is a small matter, isn't it? Only life and death are big matters." I said, "That's not quite it. I also have a lot of big things in my life, but I don't treat big things as big things. I try my best to see big things as small things, and small things as nothing at all. The lesson of my life is to see if a person can live simply and with ease. Our rule of the game is, if every day you try to turn big matters into small ones and small matters into nothing, then even the biggest things aren't really a big deal. Only life and death are truly significant. But even death isn't really a big deal. Once you die, it's all over. Nothing matters to you anymore, no matter what it is." Exactly. That's all there is to life. So you end up pressing down a lot of things, as if you're just lying in bed thinking about so many things. The real demon isn't other people bullying you. For example, it's not your husband mistreating you or anyone else mistreating you, or your child not sleeping or colleagues mistreating you. None of those are truly big things. The real big thing is when this place, your own mind, torments you. That's the biggest issue. And you don't even know which part it is. When your mind starts tormenting you, you really can't pinpoint exactly which part it is. When you start overthinking things, something that wasn't a problem at all becomes a huge issue. Then you start to resent and hate, and you can't sleep. In the end, you develop autonomic nervous system disorders, insomnia, and a weakened immune system. So everyone starts to become afraid. You see, a lot of people are wearing masks, worried about COVID and all sorts of other things. If you handle things well here, when your mind is calm, that's when we say your mind is at peace, very peaceful. You don't get angry, you don't hold grudges, and you sleep well every day. Your immune system is in excellent condition. Even if you don't wear a mask and a virus enters your body, your immune system will take care of it right away because it's a minor issue. But as soon as you become fearful, wearing a mask, afraid of this, afraid of that, then what happens? It becomes a disease of loneliness. When you start to feel lonely, when people stop interacting with each other, that's actually a very big and serious issue, you know? So in 2019, when COVID first started, I gave a speech on Da-ITV saying that while this virus is indeed severe, people's fear is even more frightening. I said it, when the virus first started spreading, it really was like that, and it was proven true. The virus will keep on existing, but people's fear is even more terrifying. So back then, like in 2021, Japan's suicide rate was actually higher than the death rate from the virus. Suicide, you know? Look at Taiwan last year. The suicide rate has already become the 10th leading cause of death, whereas before it couldn't even make it into the top 10. So that kind of fear or anxiety in people can lead to emotional disorders. Depression. Why are there so many cases of depression? It's because people just can't calm their minds. Do you know what's been the most popular, the hottest thing in Taiwan these past few years? A lot of our classmates have started offering a certain kind of class. Do you know what it is? Psychosomatic medicine. It's grown by 40% in just 1 year. You see classmates everywhere opening up chains of psychosomatic clinics. It's true, it used to be called psychiatry, but people were afraid of being labeled as mentally ill, so now it's called psychosomatic medicine, which sounds a bit gentler. And most people just go to the psychosomatic clinic to get a sleeping pill or an anti-anxiety medication. The doctor will say, "It's okay, just take a low dose," but the more you take, the groggier you feel, and the more you take, the less sharp your mind becomes. So in this situation, everyone's emotions become more and more unstable, and people are increasingly unhappy. As a result, immunity drops. When your immunity is low and your emotions are unstable, it's very easy to get infected. That's why what we really need to address, like I often say, is that true health maintenance is about nurturing the mind, not just the body. When your mind is well cared for and your energy flows smoothly, all your systems and channels function properly, and your immune system will be in great shape. Your body and mind, your nervous system, your metabolic system, and your cardiovascular system will all be in good condition, and you'll be able to resist all kinds of diseases. But if your mind isn't calm, your immunity will drop suddenly, your nerves will fluctuate, and when you're anxious, your digestive system and spleen-stomach function will also suffer. So what often happens when your spleen and stomach aren't functioning well? Your absorption becomes poor. Even if you eat healthy foods and take supplements every day, if your digestive system is weak or not functioning well, those nutrients can't be absorbed. The regenerative ability of all your organs will be weakened, so everything is interconnected. In fact, our digestive system, what traditional Chinese medicine calls the spleen and stomach, is 100% related to our emotions. So, for example, in Western medicine now, they talk about the gut-brain axis. Nowadays, there are probiotics you can take for better sleep to help prevent Parkinson's, and even probiotics for depression. So what this means is, when we're anxious, because the immune and nervous systems in our digestive tract are extremely sensitive and responsive, you'll notice that when you're stressed and can't sleep, you might get mouth ulcers, stomach ulcers, constipation, diarrhea, or irritable bowel syndrome, a whole range of issues, all related to emotions. And when kidney function is poor, many kidney problems are actually linked to fear itself. And when there's too much resentment, the energy gets stuck, it stagnates here, gets blocked here, making you unhappy. So once again, the root problem still lies in emotions and stress. When you're under constant, unrelenting stress, can't sleep well, your autonomic nervous system becomes imbalanced, you suffer from insomnia, your immune system gets disrupted, and then a whole host of other issues arise. Your body will naturally break down. So what I often say is that when it comes to dealing with stress, it's not about solving the problems around you. The real issue to address is your inner mindset. What is it that we truly need to change? It's your mindset that needs to change, not someone else. You need to work on your own way of thinking. People's mindsets exist on different levels. Any shift in your thinking can feel like moving from hell to the human world, or from the human world to heaven. It all happens in a single thought. Once your mindset changes. That's why I often say, train your mind, train your way of thinking. So how do you change your mindset? How exactly do I change my mindset? Aren't we all diligently studying the Lamrim? Does the Lamrim truly teach us this important aspect? We forget what it teaches, don't we? We learn it and forget it, learn it and forget it, and in the end it all comes to nothing, truly realizing emptiness. So if you study too many things, it really does end up being all for nothing. That's why I often say, if you're learning a lot of things like the Lamrim and you come to class today, but you don't apply it to yourself, if it's not useful to you, then don't waste your brain power on it. Don't study it. Now the cloud can handle it for you, ChatGPT and AI can help you. If you need information, if you want to find which chapter of the Lamrim, just type it in, and it'll give you the information right away. You can access it anytime you want, but that's not the point. The key point is whether, after learning, you actually apply it to yourself. That's what makes it real knowledge. That's what makes it wisdom. In other words, information, what we call information, is what Buddhism refers to as hearing. You hear the Lamrim, then forget it. Hear it and forget it again. It's useless because you haven't thought it through. When you reflect on it, that knowledge becomes yours. If you don't reflect, that knowledge will always belong to someone else and you'll never be able to remember it. After reflecting, meaning that in the process of transformation, you actually practice it and apply it to yourself. For example, I often say not to get angry. I really feel that I shouldn't get angry. Anger lowers your immunity, ruins your mood, and destroys your good fortune. So what about getting angry? You think, oh,
truly, what Dr. Lobsang says is right. You really shouldn't get angry.
Start practicing, really putting in the effort. This means that listening, reflecting, and practicing are the most important. So, after you've studied the Lamrim and learned so much knowledge, if you don't actually practice it, it has nothing to do with you. In the future, you'll just have to give it back to others, or just return it to AI, or store it in the cloud. That's why, whatever you learn, you must apply it to yourself. Only then is it called wisdom. Knowledge becomes wisdom through the process of cultivation and transformation. What happens when you have wisdom? When you have wisdom, you are invincible. No matter what happens in the world, whether it's big or small, difficult or inauspicious, the only way to solve anything is through wisdom. Wisdom is attained through continuous cultivation, constant practice, and by continually elevating your thinking and mindset. Otherwise, the transformation into wisdom is very complicated. So, among listening, reflecting, and practicing, why do we ultimately need to practice? It is only when you truly realize, awaken, and become enlightened that it is called wisdom. So, for example, when we talk about the great treatise on the stages of the path to enlightenment, what does it start with? From the very basics. It begins with forming a connection with the teacher, then discusses impermanence, then getting close to a good teacher, and after covering these,
it moves on to the small scope.
Isn't that how it's taught? See, you've forgotten again because you haven't reflected on it.
It starts with the small scope, followed by the middling scope, and then the great scope.
And what is the highest state? Tantra, mantra, and yoga. Isn't the teacher teaching this now? Calm, abiding, and insight meditation. Right. This is the concept of entering meditative absorption. When you reach the 9th stage, you often attain enlightenment and wisdom through continuous cultivation and meditation. Isn't this being taught? You haven't learned it yet, right? Yes, I'll teach it slowly next time. Right now, we still need to work on the foundational courses, so what this means is that you must change your way of thinking. In other words, when your mindset improves, your ideas improve, and wisdom is the only way to solve all problems in the world. Why did Shakyamuni say that ultimately one must attain wisdom? This refers to To, She, Song, Ge. To means method, and She means wisdom. Only when the method is combined with wisdom can one reach paramita, kati, gati, paramiparam, sangati, and bodhisoha. The Heart Sutra talks about reaching the other shore. The method to reach the other shore is to combine step by step. Finally, you will realize emptiness and gain the highest wisdom. What is the next method? Bodhicitta. The method is the method. If you want to enter the path, reach liberation, and open up your highest wisdom, which is bodhicitta and compassion. It means kindness. When you are kind, your heart is open and your wisdom rises quickly like a dance. From a scientific and logical perspective, when your heart is calm and peaceful, your wisdom is open. When you are angry, when you are resentful, when you are full of dislike, when you can't let go, when your heart is filled with more and more negativity, your wisdom is closed off. You are in a state of ignorance, a state of affliction. So this actually follows scientific logic. For example, when you are angry, when you are scolding someone or talking to someone, about 80 to 90% of your thoughts and everything you say are probably wrong. When a person is in a state of anger, this has been scientifically studied. So what this means is, when our mind is very calm and open, when we talk about this here, what the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are saying is that at the very moment you reach the highest state and attain wisdom, when your wisdom opens up, when you realize emptiness, when you have learned all the knowledge in the world and understand all forms of existence, you still cannot become a Buddha, you know? Because if you don't have the right method, just having wisdom alone is useless. So you must have a method, and that method is compassion and bodhicitta. So, in the process of studying the Lamrim, we often say that these two methods, wisdom, which is the realization of emptiness through dependent origination, and the method of bodhicitta, which is compassion, must be combined in order to become a Buddha, right? Is that how it's said? Is that what the Master says? Is that right? It seems that's not the case. It's like this. Only with these two methods can one attain Buddhahood, can one reach the other shore. The Prajnaparamita Sutra talks about paramita, which means reaching the other shore. In it, there are some buddhi shua. Buddhi means awaken, the concept of awakening. Once awakened, ignorance has already been removed. However, to reach this state, the only way is for the bodhicitta to arise in your heart. Only then can you reach the other shore. Having only wisdom is not enough to reach the other shore or to become a Buddha. So many people ask me, is dependent origination and emptiness more important, or is bodhicitta more important? From the perspective of the Dharma, bodhicitta is actually more important than dependent origination and emptiness. So, to put it another way, we may learn a lot of knowledge and seem very smart, but if you don't have a kind heart, if there's no compassion in your heart, even if you have a PhD or a master's degree, you won't succeed in this life. There will be a lot of afflictions. You may have wisdom to make money. You may have wisdom to become the most powerful person in the world. But if you truly don't possess deep compassion, an altruistic and benevolent mind, or a genuinely kind heart, you simply won't be that truly happy or profoundly joyful in this life. The only truly effective way to genuinely be happy and effectively relieve significant stress is to become considerably kinder. Once you become kinder, your wisdom will naturally unfold. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to stress, the real way to relieve it is to become kinder. Does everyone know what it means to be kind? No. So after studying Buddhism for so long, if we've never been kind, what have we actually been learning? Doing good deeds and then what? So what does it really mean to do good deeds? So we talk about things like bodhicitta, compassion, being good to others and so on, like merchants. But even when we're good to others, it's not always pure or genuine. A lot of what we believe is actually mistaken, you know? So your kindness always comes with strings attached. For example, I'm good to my husband because I want him to love me for life. You're kind to him, but only on the condition that he loves you. If he doesn't, then you're no longer kind to him. Isn't that right? And it's the same with everything else. Our kindness is a tainted kind of kindness, and that's not true kindness at all. So I often get these questions. Some media people ask me,
Dr. Lobsang.
Yeah, I'm really kind. Truly, I'm very kind. Then they say, a lot of people say being too kind is bad. Nowadays, in this society, you really shouldn't be too kind, or you'll get taken advantage of. People ask me this all the time. And I tell them, that's not kindness. That's a transaction. You're good to someone because you expect them to be good to you. You're good to someone, but if they bully you, you end up resenting them. That's not really being good to them because there's an exchange involved. The transaction means that whenever you're doing business, there are gains and losses, you know? True kindness is when you expect nothing in return. That's what real kindness is. If you do these things and still expect to get your investment back, then that's just business. You spend $100 and make a $10 profit. Does that kind of thinking count as kindness? Just look at how dirty our way of thinking is. And then we think so self-righteously that we're really kind people. Then we donate money or do all sorts of things, but has it really changed anything in here? All these things you do? The moment someone truly acts with kindness, at the very least, it's a kindness that expects nothing in return. In that instant, your heart is filled with genuine joy. If it's not like that, then you definitely have some ulterior motive. There's always something on your mind. It's not pure. Because it's been discussed abroad, in research as well. They've said that when you do good for others without expecting anything in return, the happiness you feel is equivalent to your boss doubling your salary. It's even been said that it's like your immune cells rapidly multiplying 3 or 4 times over. That's the kind of pure goodness we're talking about. But we can't achieve that. So basically, when we do a lot of good deeds, there's always some kind of transaction involved. It's always like this. For example, with your senior brothers and sisters, if one day they turn against you, you might think, I've always treated them so well. I've been so kind to them. How could they do this to me? That's a transaction, isn't it? Your mindset towards them isn't really kindness. It's that you hope they'll treat you well for the rest of your life. Exactly. If you are truly kind, then after you've treated someone well, it doesn't matter if they criticize you or speak badly about you, because what you've given is already given. Your kindness was in that moment. Whether they are good or not is up to them. So what we're saying is that karma must be separated. I often say, the faults of others do not weigh on my heart. When we practice kindness, we often need to do this, whether it's with your spouse, your children, or anyone else. Whatever you do, don't set conditions in advance like, if I do this, how will they respond? How they respond is their business. How they think is their business. It has nothing to do with you. So we often have these assumptions. Many people feel anxious because they assume, if I do this, how will they think about it? Maybe they never even thought that way. It's just you imagining it ahead of time. Right, so our way of thinking gets buried here, and then what happens? Your kindness gets extinguished. Then people often say, you really can't be too kind. You have to be a bit tougher, or else you'll always get taken advantage of. But that's not what doing business is about at all. If you're investing, don't put your money here. If you invest here, you'll lose. Invest your money over there instead. But investing is always about gains and losses, isn't it? It's the same concept everywhere. So what I mean is, our mindset needs to change from the way we think. Whether you're being kind, doing good for others, or anything else, don't have any preconditions. Just do it. And once it's done, it's done. That way of thinking is a leap. It's a higher level. But if after you do something, you start wondering, wait, what about the other person? You shouldn't get involved. That's karmic entanglement. Do you know what karmic entanglement is? Have you ever heard of quantum entanglement? Have you? The highest realm in physics is quantum entanglement. I often use this as a metaphor for karmic entanglement. What does quantum entanglement mean? When a beam of light passes through, if there is no observer, the path the light takes and the point where the image appears are different. But when there's a camera observing the light, it displays differently again, as if it knows someone is watching it. Quantum physics is actually related to Buddhism. So what do I call it? Karmic entanglement. Clearly, it's this person who did something wrong, and you really dislike them, so you scold them. But when you scold them, their karma gets entangled with you. Karmic entanglement. For example, your husband clearly did something wrong, and you hate him. You catch him cheating, you do all sorts of things, and you end up karmically entangled with him. Both of you are headed straight to hell together. Because after that incident, your life becomes worse than death. Why is that? You really hate the mistress and want to do something to her. You really hate your husband and want to do all sorts of things to him. Hatred flares up in an instant and your karma gets involved. Clearly it was his fault, so why are you the one suffering? For example, whether it's your husband or your family, no matter who it is, even if they scold you or don't understand you, it's clearly their fault, so why are you the one suffering? Has anyone ever thought about this logic? If it's their fault, they should be the ones suffering. So why are you suffering? It's because your karma gets entangled with theirs. Once you get involved, you have to bear their karma together with them. How much do you hate? How long do you suffer? It's karmic entanglement. That's why I often say, the evil of others should not weigh on my heart. Don't let other people's karma get entangled with you. And even when it comes to celebrities, politicians, or anyone else who has nothing to do with you, don't criticize them, don't comment on them, don't curse them. If they create negative karma, you'll end up suffering along with them. Even though it's not as serious as family ties, you will still be affected. For example, if you see a politician being cursed and criticized and you join in, that night your sleep will definitely be affected. That's how you suffer. Even though it's their problem, you end up unable to sleep. That's how karma works. If you look at it from the perspective of quantum mechanics, it's the same principle. So what this means is we often have a habit of making comments. It's habitual. If you really have to comment, do it with rejoicing. In terms of karma, if you want to get entangled, the way to do it is to use kindness or to entangle yourself in a way that is more powerful and beneficial to yourself. That's the right way. It's not about hatred, not about criticizing, not about kicking someone when they're down or scolding them. Instead, by rejoicing in others' good fortune or seeing their strengths, you actually create your own value. So when I talk about the meaning of compassion and joy, I mean that when others are not doing well or make mistakes, you feel reluctant for them, you sympathize with them, and even when you dedicate your blessings or merits to them, you hope they won't suffer so much. You hope their suffering will be relieved, and in doing so, you increase your own blessings. This is how your mindset rapidly elevates. Thoughts are what we call energy bodies. A person's thoughts are their blessings. The level your thoughts reach determines the level of your blessings. Blessings are not something that come quickly and follow you around every day. No, your daily state is actually your mindset. Most of the time, our thinking is driven by animal instincts, When someone scolds you, you get angry right away, but by the next day you're happy again. That's just animal instinct. Look at a dog. If you hit it, it will bite you. If you give it food, it responds accordingly. That's what we call animal instinct. So our thoughts and emotional fluctuations are all operating at this level. That's why we need to elevate ourselves to the mindset of great entrepreneurs of the era, to that selfless state, which is called the highest sixth level of thinking. So what we work on every day is our mindset. If you observe how your mind operates every day, just watch your own mind, then in this lifetime you'll be liberated. There's no pressure. Just watch your own mind every day, but it's really hard to do. What you see every day is other people.